Good evening, it's Trisha here from Everything Energetic, and this is day 7 of my week of lives. So it's the last live tonight. So what have we covered this week? Well, on night 1, I talked about the ways that different animal communicators work and how they get their information. On day 2, I talked about what I cover in a session and the questions that I routinely ask in a session. Night 3 was the energy of different species. So how the energetic feel of horses is different from birds or reptiles, for instance. That was day 3. Day 4 was energy, and so chakras, energy fields, what they are, why they matter, and how I incorporate them in my sessions. Day 5 was why you should communicate with your animals and the benefits of doing so. And day 6 was why I prefer to do my sessions blind, i.e. without information up front. And we're on day 7, and it's a live Q&A tonight. And I see we have 2 people lurking in the background. Yep, there's Dale and Shirley. Hi, thank you for coming. You get me all to yourself. You can ask me anything you want tonight. The floor is open. So type your questions in the comment box there, and I will do my best to answer whatever questions you have about animal communication or me or whatever. Any gaps left in this week's little program? Anything else you want me to talk about? Fire away and ask your questions. Otherwise, I'm going to have to burble away here until someone says something. Now we've got Megan as well. Hi, Megan. If you've got any questions, please type them into the comment box. I'm all yours for a little while at least, so go ahead and ask me some questions. Somebody must have something. There's 5 of you now. 4. Someone must have a question. And hopefully Facebook isn't just hiding them from me, because it is a bit liable to do that. I will just check in the background and see if there's any questions, but please feel free to ask me whatever you want while I'm checking. I don't see anything. Oh, it would help if I was looking in the right place, wouldn't it? I'm looking, but I don't have any questions. Come on, you guys. Oh, question. Okay, from Shirley. Jake, that I've spoken to, has gone to his new home. Is he enjoying it? He was the pre-St. George Chestnut. I think, did he get renamed? Yes, as far as I know, he is. And what I'm going to do is get my trusty pendulum out, because I can't always remember who's who and what's what, but I can ask the questions with my pendulum. I'm happy to do that, because I will have an energetic connection with him. So let me just check. Jake, that Shirley had, is he enjoying his new home? Yes, it's a definite yes, Shirley. So that's good. Good. Any more? Anything at all? I'm happy to ask your pendulum questions tonight. I'll draw a card for you if you want me to draw you a card tonight, or if you have any animal communication questions, kind of generally about how it works, fire away with them too. Oh, here we go. We've got a couple more coming. Hi, Amy. 2 Amy's, 2 different Amy's. Amy Smitheram says, does Charlie want me to buy him? Oh, okay, let's ask. So, Amy and Charlie. Does Charlie want Amy Smitheram to buy him? I get a no to that, Amy. Hope that helps. Any more questions? Jill wants a card. Okay, Jill. Shout out. There is a delay which makes things awkward, but shout out if you want a card from a specific deck. Otherwise, I'll pick one for you. I've got some unicorn cards, rosies, earth magic, angels, crystals, and healing cards, and Aboriginal goddess cards. Oh, Zena's asking when I will become a mother. It has to be a yes/no question, unfortunately, for this, Zena. So that one I cannot answer, although I could pick your card if you like. Just let me pick a card for Jill first. I feel like these comments get juggled around somehow, which is a bit odd. Megan says, do you find that some horses you've worked with like to reconnect with you on their own terms? Yeah, that does happen. Not that often, but occasionally. When I first try to make a connection, it feels like there's a bit of a wall there almost. But if I go back later the same day or maybe the next day, I have no trouble at all. So whether you'd say that's them connecting on their own terms or just almost that they need a bit longer to get used to the idea, because I think sometimes they find it a bit weird. They don't know who I am and where I've appeared from. Who is this woman that's suddenly in my head, you know? It's a bit odd. So sometimes they just need a little longer to get used to the idea. I am shuffling for you while I'm chatting, Jill. Sandra, hello Sandra. Jill, I'm picking you an earth magic card. And then I will get to the rest of you. Okay, so this is for Jill Wright. Card for Jill. Oh, that one's sort of trying to jump out, as you see. No, it's not that. Okay. It's this one. Oh, Jill. Vigilance. Now, bear with me. I have to put my really sexy glasses on and try to read what that says in the book. Bear with me. Okay, it was stone people and vigilance, so it's kind of like standing stones. These stone people stand in their ever-present vigil along the shores of an ocean whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. Blah, blah, blah. Let me get to the point here. Okay, here's your message. Remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening up your mind and senses to information as it's presented to you through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. Especially in two main areas. Follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. And secondly, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. If that helps, Jill, tell me if that sounds, if that resonates with you. Now, Amy is asking about her puppy. Penny, I didn't know you had a puppy. Oh, I'll need to look at your page now and your profile and see, or you can send me a picture. Is she healthy or need me to do anything? Okay, so Amy's puppy, is Amy's puppy healthy? I get yes, Amy. Is there anything she needs you to know about her? No, no. I'm going to ask, does she like living with Amy? Yeah. Is she happy there? Yep, she's happy. All good. Nothing to worry about. That's exciting. Now let me just check I didn't miss anything. Zena, post again if you want me to pick you a question, pick you a card. There's an Aboriginal goddess deck that you might like. Jesse's just bought a new horse, called Fuzzy, and I felt he chose me a little bit. I wonder if he did. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm asking with my pendulum, did Jesse's new horse Fuzzy choose her? Yep, he certainly did. Megan would like a card and she'll let me decide. Oh, Zena, is that what you were asking the first time about the horse, not you? I still need it needs to be a yes, no question, or I can pick you a card. Okay, so Megan wants a card. Let's see. You're having a unicorn card, Megan. I feel we like the unicorns. Okay, this is for Megan. Oh, here we go. This one jumped out at me. And there's your card. Family culture. Learn more about your family's stories and history. Interesting. Let me know if that resonates. I feel like you need to spend some time with the older generation of your family. Hope that helps. Jill's asking, we have a horse that came back from the breakers with alopecia. Did something happen there that caused it? Okay, whoops. Did Jill's horse that went to the trainers, did something happen at the breakers to cause the alopecia? Get a yes, Jill. I'm going to ask, because it popped into my head, I'm asking on a 0 to 100 scale, to what extent was it caused by stress? No, that's actually fairly low. Well, 25%. Diet. Seems to be more dietary, Jill. I'm getting 80–85% that it's dietary. So that might be something to look at. I don't know much about alopecia. Shirley's asking, are there any past horses in my surroundings at any time that you know of? Oh, you mean ones that have gone over the Rainbow Bridge, I'm assuming. Are any previous horses that Shirley has owned around her at any point, at any time? I get a no to that, Shirley. Do you feel like they are? If you're thinking of a specific horse, I can ask again. Hello to Amanda and Caroline and Roxanne. I'm answering questions tonight for another few minutes. If anyone has any questions, or I'll do a pendulum yes, no, or a card. Anyone wants me to draw a card for them, and let me know If you have a preference what deck I pick it from. Cool. So let me know if there's any more questions. There is a slight delay always with Facebook, which is a little disconcerting. I hope you all enjoyed the week of lives. I know a few of you were around when I was doing them. Megan says yes, her card does resonate, and Jill says yes, the vigilance card makes sense. Changes at work where others could easily dictate my future. Yeah, there you go. Interesting, isn't it? Good. And if anyone else has questions, jump in. Susie Moore would like a card. Oh, what am I going to pick for Susie? Oh, now this is interesting. So I'm drawn to these ones for you, Susie. Messages from the angels. And those of you who know me well, I'm not an angel person. I'm really not. But someone gave me 2 decks of angel cards, and so this is the first time I have shuffled these and sort of, you know, put my energy in them. But this is the first one I've picked one for someone, and this card jumped out straight away. So this is for Susie. Yes. Okay, it's Archangel Michael, and I better show it to you. And the card says, I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Ooh, that's nice, Susie. Let me know if that resonates with you. The message I get is have confidence in yourself. So, yeah, life changes. Go for it. You can do it. Caroline, hi Caroline, would like a rose card. I know you like these rose cards, they're so beautiful. Okay, roses, lovely roses for, I'll just show you some of the roses because they're beautiful. I like these a lot. Okay, this is for Caroline. Rose card for Caroline. No, that one. Oh, it's a good one. Abundance. Oops. Feeling blessed. Where's my book? Where's my book? Here it is. It's number 25. So who was it? One of you people that was laughing at me last time I was putting my glasses on because they were my husband's glasses. How are these? Are these better? Look, they're fancy at the sides. They're a wee bit more feminine at least. Okay, abundance for Caroline. I kind of have to read you the whole thing for these cards. You know how these work, Caroline. When I really stop to think about it, I know I have all I need and I do feel grateful. My needs are met in many different ways and at all levels and often in mysterious ways. Then why is it that I experience this feeling of having to be so very careful? Am I relating to past messages that told me there was only just so much to go around and that I had to guard my portion carefully? Or maybe I feel I'm not entitled to it and have not yet earned my share. Listening to my higher self helps me to accept that there is an abundance of all I really need for me to be me. Knowledge, wisdom, and above all, there is love. I do not need just a portion of it because it's all around me. I'm entitled to it all because I'm part of it. How's that? So, just remember you're worth it, Caroline. You deserve it. Jessie says, do you ever get messages from people who have passed without asking for them too, or just animals? The only time I've had that, and not really messages, but more a presence, is people that I know. So for instance, my sister-in-law's mother, when she died, I saw her. It wasn't so much that she visited me, but I was meditating and I saw her very clearly in a meditation, and it seemed like there was a bit of a message to it. But I don't get, I mean, even with animals, I don't get uninvited information, or you know, people clamoring for my animals, clamoring for my attention. I don't get it that way. So no, I don't get it with people either. But sometimes I'll get that sort of thing if I'm meditating. It might come in that way. Hope that helps. Susie says, that's very interesting. Yep, I do lack a lot of confidence in my work as I don't back myself enough. And yeah, I guess there's a few things I'm sure of to do with home life. Yeah, so confidence. And if you're into angels, visualize Archangel Michael, or feel his presence around you, or call him in. If you're into that kind of thing, you know, ask him to be there and to give you strength and confidence, because that's what the card was saying. That's, you can do that. Caroline says, lovely, thanks, you are most welcome. That's all the comments I've got here at the moment. Oh no, Shirley says, could she have a card? Yes, you can, and you are getting a unicorn. Hope that's okay. Okay, this is for Shirley. Oh, this one. Oh, hang on. Just bear with me for a moment. No, you're telling fibs. Fibs. Okay, give me a card for Shirley. What does Shirley need to know right now? Oh, that one just absolutely jumped out. Oh, okay. Curiosity. At the bottom it says, start a project related to something you're curious about. Yeah, don't put it off, Shirley. There's something you're supposed to be doing right now, so go for it. You'll regret it if you don't do it. That's my message. Hope that helps. Let me know if that sounds, if that resonates. Lucy says, my horse Bella has been on lease and apparently is in a bit of a mess. How is she, and does she think I've let her down? Okay, so I'm only doing yes, no's, Lucy, with my pendulum. So what I'll do is ask, so Lucy's horse Bella, does she feel let down by Lucy? No. Nope. I'm going to ask, what am I going to ask? I'll tell you when I've asked the question. Yeah, okay, so I don't know what the situation is, Lucy, but I asked on my 0 to 100, does she need to come home, and it was way round at about 90%. So if you don't already have her home, you probably should bring her home. Jessie, thanks Tricia, it's so lovely that you share your gift. You're very welcome. Shirley says, wow, how did you know? Oh, well, duh, Shirley. Oh, that's funny. Jessie, if I can ask just one more, will my other horse Scooter be happy to lease the lovely lady we met today? Ooh, sounds promising. Is Scooter okay to go and live with the lady that he met today? I get a yes, Jessie. I mean, it sounds from what you're saying that you both liked her, so that sounds good. Susie says, thanks for that, made my night. Not hard out into angels and wouldn't even have a clue how to call Archangel Michael in. All right. Well, if you meditate, you could do it in a meditation. But even just if you close your eyes for a minute and say in your head or out loud if you want, Archangel Michael, I really need you now. Could you please come and help me out? That's all. Doesn't have to be fancy. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Thanks from Lucy. Raywin Boyd says, am I okay? Oh, it's a bit of a broad question, Raywin, but I'll ask. Let's do a percentage. Do you mean health? I'm going to assume health. How good is Raywin Boyd's health right now? Ooh. Okay, I got a bit of a strange feeling inside me, but it goes to 75% okay for your health, Raywin. Let me know if that's not what you were asking. Shirley says, funny. Thank you, Trish, for spending your time. It's lovely that you do share your gift. You're very welcome. So we're nearly finished. I don't see any more questions. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you've all enjoyed the live week. So there are 6 previous videos. They're short, they're only up to maybe 10 minutes long, the other ones about different animal communication topics. So do go and have a look at them. Share them with your friends by all means, and let me know if there are any other topics you want me to talk about anytime. But for now, that's me over and out for my week of lives. Next, card readings or pendulum readings will be to my email list. So if you like that, make sure you sign up to my email list. And I will see you on my webinar, Animal Communication webinar, on the 18th of September. If you're interested in that, make sure you sign up. If you can't make it live, there is a recording that gets sent out to the people that register the day after. So you won't miss out, but you need to sign up to get it at all, because I'll send a link out for it. And share that with your friends too. The more the merrier. It's free, hints and tips about ways that you can better communicate with and understand your animals. Okay, no more questions came in. Oh no, she says no, my health is great. Okay, then I'm not sure what you were asking, Raywin. So thanks for joining me. It's been a good week, and I look forward to connecting you with your animals again soon.